So I'm going to do this just like, excuse my coughing. I'm going to do this straight off with no preparation at all, just an impulsive video. So I kind of wanted to put a video on YouTube, and also I think it's a very important video, especially when you're making a decision when it comes to buying a van. The premise of the video, which should say in the title, if I know how to use YouTube properly, is why older vans are better than new vans. Well, if you look at any of my stock, you'll see that the majority of it is older vans. I'm talking like pre-2012, but mainly I'm focusing really on my attention on like pre-2008, and even older than that. From 1990 to 2000. That's a good range of where the vans were top quality in terms of reliability, at least. I don't know. This isn't really going to be in a particular order or fashion, but I don't know. A lot of modern vehicles, they have lots of sensors, and these can flare up, and you'll be going back to the dealership, or you'll be out stranded in Portugal somewhere, and you won't be able to fix it. And going back to the older vans, you can maybe do something about it, and you might not have as many problems coming up because there's less sensors. Once more, I think the actual build quality of these engines aren't quite as good. I heard something about there's a lot more recycled materials these days going into the sort of like manufacturing stage of building the engines, and that obviously loosens the quality up. But really, I think that I don't know, older vans, you can work on them. There's less sensors, and if you do need parts for them, because a lot of them have corroded away and they're in scrapyards, you can access them at a very, economical rate. So I suppose that's a bloody good point about older vehicles. I've got plenty of ideas in my mind, but I can't quite think right now because it's just off the cuff. But if you find a vehicle with good mileage and good bodywork and a clean chassis, because they're out there, I've got lots of them in stock, and I can seem to find them alright. It seems that when I have modern vehicles in stock, 2015 maybe occasionally, I'm like, bloody hell, that sliding door's a bit rotten, like the chassis is a bit gone. I mean, this is a prime example, actually. I've just had some Fiat Ducato 2013s come in stock from the ambulance service, and every single one of them, I went under the chassis and I compared them to my 2001 Renault Master from the St John's ambulance service, and I don't know whether, I think obviously because the Renault Master / Fox Movano, they do galvanise their chassis in a better fashion than other vehicles, but the Fiat Ducato in 2013 was corroded, or there's going to be some problems in the future for whoever's going to buy them. So it immediately needed some treatment. But these older vans, they just seem to, especially the Renault Masters in particular. I mean, go for a Renault Master with SOFIM engine from Iveco 2.8, can't go wrong. They just seem to be in better nick. Another reason, style. I think they look better. Another reason, saving the planet. You don't need to go out and buy a new vehicle. These old vehicles have plenty of life left in them, and all the parts that are in these scrapyards and stuff, they're just going to get thrown away if no one's using them, right? Christ almighty, I've got. Whenever anyone asks me this at the pub or when I'm with someone in the arts, that's just with me. But right now, I think it's gone. Completely run out of ideas there. But in the future, when I actually am less impulsive about making a video, I'll get a bit of a mind map going and do a bit more of a comprehensive video, maybe a part 2 on why older vans are better than newer vans. I'm hoping this is guiding you towards a better decision when you're coming to buy your base vehicle for your camper conversion.